Welcome back. I'm playing Darfall. We're continuing on with our Chaosborn campaign. We should be able to beat this mission this time here. I would say this is probably one of the hardest missions we've done so far. Not because the mission itself is like so overwhelmingly complicated, but you gotta kind of know where the enemy is going to be moving around to attack those different houses. So you gotta be running in front of him while balancing killing enemies. And now I'm gonna sit there and try to add something on top of here where I'm gonna be aggroing.
We can't hold any longer. We're falling back to the keep.
Oh great, and now these guys are falling apart. So that means there's probably gonna be more guys attacking me from this side, so it's just gonna be a lot of stuff going on right now. And unfortunately I didn't push these guys forward. I think in retrospect I should have pushed all the way forward, and then I could have just reinforced the gate here at the edge of the city, and then I could have just made like a wall and a bunch of towers behind it, and that would allow me to take advantage of our other forces, because now I have, what, 5-6 units there? And we're just going to keep microing this guy back and forth while we're saving guys. Alright, we got to pull him back. Oops, shit.
On the move.
Alright, hopefully he's not going to be shooting you anymore. But there's just a lot of stuff going on right now. Now, we've already saved over 50 people, but I'm wondering if we'll get any sort of reward if we don't have any civilians get killed, or if I'm just going to unnecessarily challenge myself. But now I've created this arbitrary decision that I want to be able to save everybody, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I wonder if I shouldn't have these guys up farther. Try to build out the pathway here. I think we're going to get attacked over here now that those other guys have left. So that probably means we should reinforce this our side. And I would like to start getting some gunners going too, so we got to get those guys upgraded. Alright, we got our food situation figured out finally, so hopefully I'll be able to keep making more guys. We'll try to put more stuff over here so he can get buffed up by the archmage that's over here. Definitely wish I would have noticed he had a inspirational zone there. That would have been huge. Because part of the issue is my economy was a little slow to start with. I think if I just build one more, then I should be able to get another knight here. Alright, and he's going to keep attacking that guy and keep kiting him back and forth. Yeah, apparently that demon must have some damage resistance to range, because it'll just start blocking some of my attacks. Which actually makes it kind of difficult, because then it doesn't aggro him onto me. Now, let's set those up. Probably need some stone walls at this rate. Guess I can set up some palisades over here. Alright, and those guys are still over that way. You gotta just run away.
Archmage, at your service.
What I'm not sure about is the more civilians that I save, is that eating my food, or what's causing us to all of a sudden jump all these values here? Because I haven't exactly been making tons of guys. I mean, I guess I am making some peasants, but it doesn't seem like so overwhelming here. Oop, shit, we gotta run you back there.
A spell for your thoughts.
Alright, we're gonna have this guy try to run and get all these resources. We'll just build multiple layers here. And start building some towers. Get some more stone going. Alright, we're one away from getting up to 50. Let's just keep these woodcutters going. Because my wood is actually surprisingly low. Especially if we're going to start making ballistas and everything.
Mage.
Alright, so that's still producing. I could build spikes, but I don't know if I need it. Alright, let's just have you run around and collect some items. Now you run away.
Where wisdom leads, I follow.
Alright, we'll run you up here, start collecting this stuff. Those guys are attacking. I think we're just going to need a lot of stone, so let's build several stone masons. He's running back and forth.
On the move.
Man, there's still quite a few of these guys here. Okay, here's the dogs attacking us from this side. Oh, I'm gonna be so pissed if that just got him killed
Eldred,
because of the
trapped
cutscene.
villagers have lit a signal fire near the docks, pleading for aid.
Oh great, now we gotta fight Captain Thorn on top of
It's a
everything.
reanimated Captain Thorn that assaults their barricades. If we don't intervene swiftly, a fate worse than death awaits them.
Alright, so he just ran back, so at least we have that going for us. Alright, start healing there. This guy's got to move up so you can attack more. Oh shit, these guys are actually almost dead.
My lord.
Oh shit, just about lost him too. Alright, let's keep pushing through.
On the move.
We've got, what, 2 more buildings left? You gotta just run. Alright, so this wall is actually surviving. So that should help us stay safe over here, especially if we start getting more
Armor unyielding. Axe unrelenting.
troops. We can bring those guys over here. Build a knight to help defend the wall. Alright, and run you away.
Yes. Perfect. To battle.
Alright, let's keep pushing through here. You gotta run him down. We're almost out of resources again.
Arcane winds guide me.
Alright, these guys are coming over here.
Restoration is but a spell away.
So there's actually 3 of them. Alright, those guys are over here. We're still fighting there. Let's just finish these guys off because I don't want Thorn to attack me from the back. Alright, good. That's a level up, so now I got my mana back, so that should help me keep pushing, because I was running out of mana. It's perfect for us fighting Thorn now. Now let's start building up that wall again, repairing. Start getting some more towers. This guy's over here.
Attacking.
barricade's health.
Magic strike forth. Arcane winds guide
I
me.
wonder if I should be doing this right now or not.
Yes. Let us join forces.
Let's join forces. Oh, there's another unit over here.
Yes.
Like, who's talking to me? Alright, let's get you up here. Oh, I waited too long. Alright, let's start fighting Thorn. Because the barricade went from 50,000 down to 14,000 health, so clearly they're messing me up.
Oh, sexy and in the face.
Alright.
Attacking.
You gotta start pulling these guys back more. Our food is out again. Not quite sure why that happened so much. Let's pull those guys back. You're fighting here. I think we're gonna end up losing our knight if I don't do that. I'm pretty sure he'll just one-shot my spearman, so he's just gonna stay back there and hide. Alright, pull you back. Alright, says I still got 3 guys that aren't doing anything. Alright, let's keep attacking here. Thorn's just kind of doing his thing here. Alright, so he's got some sort of AoE attack. Usually that actually does less damage. Let's move you guys up to here. Alright, let's start attacking down here and healing a little bit more. Yeah, I know we're low food again. Wonder if that'll be in range. Bring that storage hut there to decrease the movement, because that'll increase the food. Shit, I'm running out of healing. I don't know why he decided to turn on you. Alright, you guys just fought off those guys. Let's run you back to heal. Alright, we're gonna have to start using some of these potions at this rate. Alright. Good. I think we're getting close to killing Thorn here. Damn it. We are about to lose a guy. Oh, where the hell is he going? Alright, Thorn's down. Good. That's one less micro-intensive task for us to worry about. Alright, and we're going to run you back to the base.
The path is clear. Evacuate now.
Looks like there's a nice staff there. Oh, shit.
Rain fire.
They are after me. Let's pull you
Evacuation
back.
is complete, Eldrin. All stand ready at the gates.
Alright, and these guys are just fighting here. So let's get you up to here to drop off some items.
Well,
Hopefully you got some food in that inventory.
Aye.
Alright, and unfortunately I missed the dogs. Oh shit, now they're gonna attack my guy. Don't kill my archer. He's weak. we'll drop these resources off. Good. We'll break this stuff down. I wonder if I build this, if it'll really improve my food situation. It says it's going to increase the happiness, so it seems like it should. Alright, so we still have to rescue the soldiers. Alright, looks like that switched us to positive 47. So yeah, I think we should have probably built one of these taverns a lot earlier. I don't know if they stack on each other. Alright, let's get me some more gunpowder. And hopefully I can start making some gunmen here. Alright, we'll get one of those for the wheat. And then the bakery uses those.
On target.
Alright, we gotta start running this guy back and forth yet. Shit, we just lost another building. But now that we're getting this situation under control, it should be much, much easier for the micro. We're letting our main character heal up some of his mana reserves. Oh, I don't know where you came from. Put you over there. Alright, you're over here. We got guys coming from everywhere, I guess. Well, I guess we gotta make more to convert them into knights. Instead of those stupid spearmen. They can't do anything where they're at. I wonder if I got this stable, if I can start upgrading my farms, if that would make a big difference too.
A spell. What are your thoughts?
Alright, so by the time you run all the way over here, it'll probably be time for you to have your mana fully charged, plus then you're going to be running around collecting items on top of that. Alright, I don't think we have other guys hidden. We do need to repair this wall situation, though. And I guess we're going to probably do Mighty Strike, huh? I mean, I don't care about the resources, I don't care about the experience, so I hope that that attack damage will include his little spell attack and not just magic damage. Might be screwing myself, though, with that. Alright, let's keep this thing going. Run you down here to start collecting some resources. We got quite a bit of stuff to collect. And then it looks like there's resources in the chest here, so I feel like we're supposed to come down here for a bonus objective. Which shouldn't be hard to push, given how much we've gone here. Alright, we'll clear out this stuff here when we're out of room, and that'll give me more room to build in our base too. Still don't have enough food. Alright, I don't know why you're telling me I have idle workers when I still have areas that are open. Wait. Oh, I just have to spend food to increase my food? That's kind of a weird mechanic. Alright, let's see how much this changes, though. Because I think that's probably one of the game mechanics it's teaching me, is that I should be spending more resources on upgrades to really improve our efficiency. Oh, shit. They're actually coming after my archer pretty bad. Let's pull you back. Oh! Oh my gosh. I'm glad I healed him, otherwise I would have just lost him there. See, he can only take 2 hits there. Uh-oh. Is he going to get aggroed onto my hero or no? Yes, he sure is. But he's running away, so that's okay. Alright, well maybe we spend a little bit of time to heal here.
Arcane winds guide me.
Just in case I lapse on my micro again.
Done.
Damn, I'm almost full of my inventory again. I haven't even advanced yet.
Fine.
Well, I guess we better run over here. Alright, well, we'll run you back over there. These guys are going to keep fighting. He's up here. I did cut it a little bit, because I'm sure you guys aren't totally enjoying watching me run this guy back and forth here. Since not a whole lot of interesting stuff is happening. Fortunately, it keeps blocking my arrow attacks, so not really making a bunch of gains there. Getting attacked over here yet too. Got all 50 of our guys.
On target.
Alright, so we'll start upgrading our guys over here.
Yes.
And they can do some healing. Let's see, still making the guns. Let's see, I need the tail here, I think, to make the leather armor. So I can keep upgrading our ranged guys. Alright, let's run you over here. Get that stuff.
On target.
Alright, you run back. Alright, we'll keep getting the food here. Yeah, this is the secret, is I should have been upgrading these guys. I wouldn't have had all those issues with the food. Now there is that chest. I don't know if I'll need a key or not, but I guess we'll make some just in case.
On the move.
Ironically, even with all this micro, I'm still getting a little sleepy.
Arcane winds guide me.
Getting late though, I guess. But damn it, I want to finish this mission this turn.
I move.
Oh, run, 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 run.
Fine.
Alright, we'll get that there, get that there. Run you away.
Perfect.
Pick up the resources. Good. More resources.
Yes.
Use the book. So yeah, it improves everything except for our healing, so I think I'm still gonna do it though. Damn, there's all these items down here too. Now let's get you up here and take those. You're still running over here. You're fighting up here. I need iron tool parts, it says. I don't remember what I use those for. Let's get some gunpowder. Actually, I think I make it through here, don't I? Yeah, so let's do that. Still waiting on some swords. Alright, we gotta get him over here, because I think that building's only got a couple of hits left.
Rain fire. Archmage, at your service. Well,
Yeah, I don't know why it's so difficult to move these guys sometimes.
I follow.
I'm picking stuff up.
Fine.
Maybe we just gotta advance you up here.
Rain fire on them.
Alright, there you go.
A spell for your thoughts.
And we'll run you back home again. Keep kiting over here. We still gotta get all the way up here and fight there. I gotta come back over here. Alright, still can't get any more gunmen, unfortunately. Uh-oh, that building's gonna be dead here in a second. Well, there he goes. Problem is, I'm not sure where the next building is that he's got to attack. Alright, so he's dropping his stuff off. So let's just break down all these things here. I don't know, we'll bring these stuff over here. I feel like I'm never going to use the other ones though, but we'll do it just err on the side of caution. I mean, that's almost a full heal. Let's bring you down here. Oh, Jesus. Just got hit again. Alright, let's get some leather armors going. Our hero's almost halfway there. Alright, he's coming after you. Alright, well, let's keep pushing you up here.
On the move.
Alright, that's now under control. Alright, good. Alright. Quarry is now out of stone. Got some iron up here. Might as well get it started, I guess. Just so we have something going.
Magic strike.
Alright, you guys are over here.
Where wisdom leads, I follow.
Alright, you keep picking all that stuff up.
Your order.
Alright, We are getting gunmen now, finally.
Rain fire on them.
Alright, you're still doing good.
Perfect.
Your inventory is almost full again.
Archmage.
So let's run you back. You continue your shooting. I feel like I'm dragging this out unnecessarily long. I'm not trying to, but I just don't know how much time I'm gonna have. And then I just got this feeling since that rock guy has half life, that's usually a sign that it wants me to fight him. Alright, let's get you some wooden handles. Alright, we can start upgrading you guys to knights. Alright, the hero's just kind of chilling down here. That one's done. Bring you over here. I see our food's already positive 400 and something, so I think that's the secret, is really just got to be upgrading your buildings, because they have such a big output boost. That's better than spending a bunch of food on getting a bunch of units. And then you probably want to build multiple of the same building. To help you get that stuff going. Alright, you're looking good. Let's get you another gunman. You are almost to where you need to be to break down those resources. Oh man, he's committed to attacking you. Well, I have no problem with this. Alright, we can get our last guy there. Repair everything. Get rid of all that stuff. And we'll run you back down. And now, hopefully we'll be able to push down into that city and save the rest of the soldiers. And then, hopefully, while we're waiting for that to happen, I can upgrade everybody to gunmen. And then we can try to fight the rotten one. And then we can also come down to that lower left corner and see if there's some fights to be had over that way as well. Because we see there's chests and things, and usually the chests on the campaign are pretty significant. Damn, he just wants to keep fighting me. I'm okay with that, though. Alright, we got the doggos coming over here. Alright, build more of the leather armor. Build more of those. You're working on your tool parts. Let's do one of those. Because we still need one more knight.
Done.
Alright, you finally caught up over here.
Fine. On the move. Yes.
What the hell? Why is this? I don't know. Sometimes it just is not responsive.
With wisdom, I move. Fine.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention, I did go back and beat that campaign number 3.
Rain fire on them.
Or I shouldn't call it campaign number 3, but chapter 3. And I did miss that staff. I went back and played that game, and I did it. And so what happened is that little area, almost directly to the south, there's like a little divot on the southern area there. And then there's a little skeleton on that overpass. And then you go there and he gives you a, well, he doesn't give you, you just raid the body, and then it gives you a staff that's pretty decent for attacking. So that would have been a pretty huge upgrade. So I think what I'll do is at the end of this campaign, after I go through the other chapters, is if I miss anything, and you guys let me know if there's any of these secret missions or items that I'm missing out on, let me know, and then I'll put together a final video after we're done with the story to show any items that I missed when I was going through this, because I'm doing, you know me, I just do this as a blind playthrough. But if there's anything else that I miss or that have missed or am going to miss as I'm making my way through the campaign, let me know and I'll put together a final video with those items and show what they are and how to get them. So, because like I said, for sure I missed that staff because I wasn't quite sure if there's going to be a time crunch on that last mission, and I didn't want a chance having to do the whole mission over again. Damn, these guys are pretty tough, actually. Let's run you over here. Try to get these doggos to attack you. Damn, I'm already full up with my inventory again. I think what I'll do is I'll just fill up with the items and then go and break them down, and then I can use the
Arcane winds guide me.
resources to batch up for the very end. Yeah, there's still quite a few of those guys there, and they're pretty strong. And it seems like every one I kill, I'm getting some bonus experience. Now, am I crazy? I thought I had an army of 24, so maybe I lost a guy. Maybe I'm mistaken. I thought I had 24 guys.
On the move.
Do that to freeze him, so when we're coming through there, he doesn't attack my hero. But yeah, we did save all the civilians, and I didn't see any objectives or mission rewards pop up when we did that. So that's a little bit of an unfortunate situation, because that was actually kind of a hard objective to complete.
Archmage, at your service.
It's like I wanted to reward my challenging gameplay.
Rain fire on them.
Alright, let's get you back down to here. Alright, we finally got you to a knight. Let's keep getting those guns going. And we need some more iron.
Yes.
Alright, let's get that going. Alright. Well, I think we're kind of getting close to the last hurrah here. Damn it, there goes another building. So we probably need to kick this in the ass a little. Ah, don't kill my archer.
Fine.
Alright, let's pull you up here. Start attacking there. Freeze those guys. You've got all your mana, so we might as well boost your guys as much as possible. Alright, let's pull you out of there. Damn, it's hard to believe that even with all these buffs, I'm still almost losing guys here. Pull you back. Shit, let's pull you back to here. Heal some more. Alright, good. Just converted some more guys over here. Need more gunpowder. Let's break that down. Wonder if I shouldn't be healing some of these guys. Alright, I think we finally made our way over to the miller here. Pick up all this crap that's in the way here.
Attacking.
Alright, let's pull you back. Those guys are still fighting.
Moving out.
They can heal at the keep. Yeah, I can definitely feel myself kind of fading here. Getting sleepy. With all this micro-intensive stuff here.
Perfect. On the move.
Get you back over to there.
Your order.
Praise you, Archmage. We'll manage from here, then rejoin you at the keep.
Winds guide me.
Let's go, folks. Hey, we got a better item. Nice. Well, do we go with get rid of the hides? I don't even know what we really use them for.
Rain fire on them.
We'll get that. Ah, that would have been a nice upgrade if we were going with a pure battle build. Alright, there's more wooden things up here. We've got all that.
Yes.
So we'll start to pull you back, I guess. Pull you over to here.
On the move.
Good timing to fight these little demon hounds.
Your order?
Alright, we'll start running these guys over here. And then maybe I can run them over to this corner. And that may be able to get me enough time.
Aye.
To get everybody upgraded. And then after we clear that bottom left corner, we can see if we can fight the rotten boy here.
Yes.
This might be a problem. Don't just leave me alone. Well, I am trying to aggro you. I don't want to aggro you with these guys.
Ready at your command.
Alright. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's have him run back this way. We'll run you around here, kind of do the alley-oop. Get you over to here.
Where wisdom
You're
leads,
up to
I follow.
here. Alright, you guys are upgraded.
Archmage, at your service.
Let's run you over here to pick up some keys. Let's run you guys over to here.
With wisdom, I move.
Thought I made the other key, but maybe I'm mistaken.
On the move.
Alright, well, let's keep kiting this guy.
A spell. What are your thoughts?
Alright, and you pick up the keys.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect indeed. Let's destroy that. And run you over to here. And run you down to there. Alright, looks like we have a bunch of guys that need jobs, actually. Let's build a bunch of towers here.
Where wisdom leads, I follow.
Maybe we just pick these things up here while we're here? I don't know. I don't even know if it's worth our time to get these minor items anymore.
Berserking time.
Alright, we got you as a gunman.
Yes.
Alright, we'll push you out to here.
Yes.
Alright, so one of these is a perk book, so we did get some bonus item there, so that's good for us. I mean, I kind of feel like we're in the end game situation here, so I kind of hate to keep spending time getting our resources tracked up here, but at the same time, if there is a bunch of additional objectives we have to do, I'll regret it that we have so much downtime that I didn't take advantage of.
On the move. Bye.
Alright, let's explore, see what we find. There's not really a whole lot over here.
With wisdom. I
Yep,
move.
there's a purple item, so there is something
Attacking.
secret over here, so our suspicion was correct.
On the move.
And then there's a bunch of resources over here too. So let's drop the keys.
Fight.
And you can pick up these items.
Archmage, at your service. Perfect.
Alright. Doesn't look like anything else is very special over here. So if I'm gonna try to fight this rotten boy, then everybody's gonna need to be over here to help.
Done. Your order.
Alright, let's pull you over to here. And I'm gonna need these guys to help too. Like literally everybody.
With wisdom, I move.
If I'm gonna try to fight this, because he does 450 hits, or 450 HP per hit.
Aye.
Alright, well, let's bring you guys over to here. And I guess if we're gonna do that and have everybody over here, we're gonna have to fortify this location quite a bit. You're still running back and forth. These guys are fighting the doggos.
Arcane winds guide me.
Yeah, you better run away. Just run everybody over here. Alright, you're coming over this way. Alright, it says I'm short on stone bricks for our reinforcements here. So I guess maybe what I need to do is just build some more stonemasons. Get 2 of them. I'll start running you over here to catch up.
Done.
Oh boy. So the thing is I want to try to catch him and surround him. Yeah, we're not exactly doing a ton of damage here.
Done. With wisdom. Ready to mend.
Should I try to freeze him is the question. Alright, you need to pull away. Okay, good. Alright, I should be able to keep this up for quite some time. Alright, you gotta pull out of there. Alright, there goes one guy. Got another knight that's about to die. Alright, we got him kind of backed into a corner here. So hopefully what I can do then is as they're taking damage just to run them back and forth. Alright, you need to get out of there. Shit, you just got out of the area of question. Oh boy. I mean, it looks like we're doing damage, so I think this is working. Alright, let's keep healing. Just run away. Alright, I think we're just going to need to keep popping our healing potions at this rate. pull you out of here. I mean, our guys are gaining ranks by fighting these guys, so it does seem like it's working. Shit, there goes one of them. He got trapped in there. Looks like everybody's shooting right now. Let's pull you back. Alright, good. Holy crap. Just feel like I'm not doing a ton of damage here. Alright, let's heal. You pull out of there. Ooh, don't attack my archers here. Who did he just hit? Alright, he's coming after my knight here. Damn it, he just killed another one of my guys. Alright, he's going back after our hero, which is good, because he can tank a bunch of hits. I am running out of magic, though. I don't have any more mana potions. Let's pull you out of here. Alright, pull you out of there. Oh shit, I just pulled you back too quick. Alright, let's pull you out.
Yes.
Damn it. Alright, let's pull you back. Shit. Alright, I thought I just got you killed. Alright, well, let's keep reinforcing this area here. Doing pretty decent damage. I'm just running out of magic. There we go. Nice. Alright, so we got some pretty nice items there. So that's our first legendary item. So I think with that, we have now completed all these secret objectives on this mission, which is really nice, because I was getting a little bit burned out. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't sure we were going to do it. If I would have had some better micro, I wouldn't have lost so many guys, too. And if you're playing on the easier difficulties, if you do kill them, not only will you get a nice
On the move.
item like you saw here, but you'll also get rid of him, so you don't have to worry about pushing through.
Perfect.
Alright, it looks like we can't go through here. I wasn't sure if that was going to be like a secret area or not. So this was actually a pretty fruitful mission for us. So we got legendary item. We got a better helm. Well, I guess we didn't get a better helm, but we got a rare helm. And then we got a staff. And then didn't we find like a new vest or something too? So let's get these guys going, just in case we're having issues here. Since we have 9 workers that aren't doing anything. Although hopefully this will just bring the mission to a close. Yep, that looks good.
Zagaloth has arrived.
Or
the city
not.
will be razed.
What's this? No life remains to be consumed here. Only husks, rotten one. The instructions were clear. Marshard craves flesh, not dust and bones!
The humans resisted fiercely, Master, but their fallen bolster our ranks.
You mean your ranks? You are mine to command, worm. Nonetheless, my plans are in motion. The pawn will soon be their doom.
We've done all we can. We are leaving. Now.
Open the gates! March forward and do not look back.
Yeah, 15 warriors lost, but most of those guys were at the gate. It says we destroyed a structure. I don't remember destroying an enemy structure, but whatever. But yeah, I definitely could have not lost so many knights to the rotten one there, but is what it is.
The side of Captain Thorn, twisted into a puppet of dark necromancy, will haunt me forever. Many lives were saved, yet the rest were turned undead. Just like Thorn. None were spared, even for Zagaloth, who now burns the city to ash with his rage. Our next hope lies in Alderon, the Darfall capital. Its immense magical defenses make it the strongest city on the continent. There, humanity must stand united against the demons.
Alright, and with that, I'm going to call quits here for the day. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe. Encourage me to post more content for you. Have a great day.